My name is JJ Raflik. I'm the CEO, Executive Director here at the Fond du Lac Family YMCA. I've been pretty fortunate because my entire professional career has been here at this Y. We have gone through a lot of growth and a lot of change here at the Y, so I've had several different roles here, but at the same time I've been very fortunate to be part of that growth and kind of a product of a lot of that growth here as well. You know, our role here at the Y is to serve the community, and that means everybody in any way possible. And that isn't to say that we are experts in everything that goes on, but I think we have found different ways to partner with different organizations. The Boys and Girls Club is a great example, the ARC, Big Brothers Big Sisters, the Women's Fund. There's just so many examples of different organizations that we've partnered with throughout the last several years to really strengthen the community and lift up the community. So I think from that standpoint, that's been a lot of fun to kind of get out in the community and talk about the Y and understand the community needs through the lens of the Y. The greatest experience I've had with saying yes is getting involved at the Y. I had a friend of mine that suggested we get involved and start working at the Y to referee flag football on a Saturday morning. That was it. Early on through that interaction, I got to understand how many people at the Y touches on a day-to-day basis. Here we are today, 17 years later, and the Y sees about 1,200 individuals check in at the front desk on a daily basis. So that sheer exposure, that sheer interaction with individuals in the community, the opportunity to make a difference has really made an impact on my life. So sometimes we may not be able to look into a lens and say, hey, what's the community need in 5 years? That's a difficult thing to do as we still move forward. But I think if we continue to be out in the forefront, in the community, and part of that communication and that conversation within the community, I think those kinds of things will come to the surface. So if you ask me to predict today what it looks like in 5-10 years, I think strengthening community partnerships is going to be the way to go, because I think at the Y we're starting to understand and learn that we are not the experts in everything. So how can we partner with those organizations that are doing great work already to not only lift them up but be better for the community? Find something that you're passionate about. I think that can be in a couple different ways. So, you know, whether that means within your job or your work, maybe if that's not your passion, but it's something you're very good at, maybe there's something else from a service community or a service club or an organization that you can get involved with that feeds and fuels that passion. I think that's very important. So do something you're going to, at the end of the day, go home and find fulfillment in. Secondly, for anybody that's young and new, I would always say try to lead by example, because people notice. You know, I think it's something that we have preached here for a long time, and if you can lead by example, other people will take note. People will start to understand, your supervisors will understand and see the work that you're doing and the passion you bring into it and the hard work you bring into it. So it doesn't always have to be the loudest individual that gets noticed the most. I think it's anybody that's going to put that time in and that effort. You will get noticed. Every role that I've had here has been a learning curve, you know, and I think it's what I've learned through that time is sometimes you don't know what the next role is going to lead or what your responsibilities are in that next role. You just kind of jump into it and you do it knowing that, hey, you're going to learn as you go and you're going to be supported by a lot of great people around you.